Yo, YouTube, how are we doing? Guess who's back? Back again after another ridiculously long absence. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've let you all down. I'm a disappointment, but it has been super busy and we've got a crazy amount of catching up to do. Yeah, it is just, I cannot believe I've not been consistent with it. To be honest, I just got wrapped up with coaching, obviously my actual main job, and yeah, a couple side projects as well, but it's been super busy. But we've been training hard. We've had some highs. I'll put the biggest high here, and we've also had some real lows. I'll put the low right there, which we will talk about. But yeah, we're back. We're back in action now. I've switched camera, so I've switched from the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 over to the GoPro Hero 13. Just a lot easier to carry. I can take you out on runs with me now as well, because obviously that's not waterproof, it's not like windproof. If I dropped it, I'd be so scared. So I can now bring you along on runs, which is unreal, because this thing is tiny, it's literally like this big. So yeah, I can bring you on runs. It's a lot more accessible, I think, to take into the gym, and to take training with me and stuff. You know, I can plonk it up real easy. Whereas yeah, the Pocket 3, it was decent, I did enjoy it. But yeah, for me personally, I don't think it really made me like want to film. It felt like a bit of a chore filming, if that makes any sense. So we're on the Hero 13, and yeah, we have got, boy, have we got a lot to catch up on. But anyway, today's plan is currently, what's the time? Currently 1:30, and I'm just cooking up a feast. I've got a bit of quinoa, I've got some broccoli, some asparagus, and some chicken going down. Just such a classic. And yeah, I'm working now big time on my nutrition, you know, performance nutrition, fueling my sessions correctly. I'm obviously wanting to maintain a bit of size, but yeah, we're gonna catch up in this video. This could be a real long ramble. It's currently Thursday. I wanna get this up this Sunday. But yeah, this could be a long ramble of me just yapping. But yeah, we got a lot to catch up on. So if you're watching, I really appreciate it. Sorry I've not uploaded in ages. And yeah, let's crack on. Awesome, so time is now 3 o'clock. Just had a bit of a unreal little nap, to be honest. I've been on the go since 5. I've been working from around 6 this morning till midday, come home, I have lunch, do a bit more work, and then yeah, quick nap. And then yeah, as you just saw, pre-run fuel is 70 grams of these Choco Hoop things, 300 mils of almond milk, and a coffee. And that's gonna set me off for a 13 to 14K run. Yo, please do excuse my just horrendous trim at the moment. Like, yeah, it's a joke. But yeah, we're gonna get a haircut. I don't think I've got one booked for like till next week as well, so it's gonna get a lot worse. Can't get worse, can it? Anyway, plan of action for me now is dodging these absolute clueless drivers. But I'm heading up to the gym. I've got a bike erg session this week, so I'm on a bit of a deload week at the moment, which is nice. Yeah, so like I said, a bit of a deload week, so sessions aren't as intense. So this week I've not had like a threshold session or anything like that. It's just been easy runs. I'm on 60K weeks now, so I've done 19K so far for the week. After tomorrow I'll be up to like 34, because I've got a 15K long run. And then after that, the weekend, I've got one threshold session on Saturday, a Hyrox session, and then another long run Sunday. But it's been nice to have a bit of a deload, to be fair. It's just, you'll know this if you train a lot, like it's just nice to not have to rush around. Like, work's been super busy as well, so it's honestly like I'm just chasing my tail with my training all the time, whilst I'm still trying to bank, you know, like 60K, 60 kilometer, 12-hour weeks. So I'm heading up now, and we're just gonna be getting in a bike erg session with 2 rounds of a bit of intensity. So we'll be doing like nice easy bike for about 20 minutes, and then probably 2 rounds of 8 minutes at, I reckon, 250 to 300 watts, and then backing off for 2 minutes, and then going again for eight minutes at 250 to 300 watts. Then I'm teaching my Hyrox session. Got a lovely class for them this evening. Yeah, Thursday night is Hyrox. I teach on a Thursday and a Sunday. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love it, to be honest. It's so sick. And then alongside coaching my athletes, which I coach as well, who have races for Birmingham and London. So yeah, it's all going off in the Hyrox world. It's just, yeah, it's absolutely mental to me, like how quick this season's, the new season's come about. Like I race in 10 weeks. So we're gonna have 10 episodes of these because they're gonna be every Sunday, which is like the road to Gdansk. And it's just mental to me that there's only gonna be like 10 of them. That's it, until I race in Gdansk. And this is a naughty tune, by the way. What a song.
Still we play. Still we play.
Right, I'm driving. Back at the humble abode. This is it, the place where we're trying to create a Hyrox World Championship qualifying worthy rig, but we'll see how well that goes. Absolute killer of a session. 8 minutes at 300 watts, 2 minutes rest, 800 minutes at 300 watts. That was savage, but we got it done, boys. We got it done. Right then, we're all done, showered, biked, and it's time now to teach these lovely little lesson in Hyrox. And awesome, that's another day done, baby. I love teaching that Thursday night Hyrox class, it's such a buzz. Yeah, I do one on a Thursday night and a Sunday morning, and yeah, it's just, honestly, the energy is just, yeah, you leave there buzzing. Anyway, time to get home, get some grub in me, and then we do it all again tomorrow, baby. Yeah, I don't know if it's just 'cause it's like a new gadget, but I've already found like recording on here so much easier than the Pocket 3. Like it's because it's so small, so light, and just so easy to record. But anyway, I'm heading now to the shops. Really I'm doing some like deeper chats on this YouTube, but I want to talk about that work-life balance because so many people talk to me about it. Because like, obviously I train 7 days a week, right? I'm also now working for the next, I will work every single day now to the 23rd of August is my next like day off. And then even on then, I'll probably do like some coaching and programming work, but there's no such thing as balance if you love what you do. And I think for me, it's just such a passion that like, it's not about balance. I don't need a work-life balance because I just love what I do. My passion for coaching, instructing, you know, managing a gym that, you know, I love. It's just, yeah, there's just no such thing as balance, man. I think when you love your job, and I think if you're burning the candle at both ends and you're really finding to, you know, struggle to find a balance, you've got to ask yourself, you're doing something wrong. You know, you're doing something wrong. And if you enjoy training and you're blaming training for your burnout, but you love training, it's probably not training that's burning you out. It's probably something else. But we're not getting all philosophical on this channel. This is about fitness, grub, and life. So, yeah, gonna head in now, get some grub, head home to Lottie, and I'll catch you lot tomorrow. Good morning, team. How are we? It is Friday. Happy fudging Friday. Just coming up to 9 AM, and we're heading to the gym now for a strength session. In a bit of a deload week this week, which I'll talk more about in the car with my training. So the week's just looking a little bit different in terms of how we're setting up and how we're doing my sessions and stuff like that. If you want a full training breakdown, I'll put like my Strava or QR code or something to my Strava where I post all my sessions, and also my Instagram, which will be here as well if you don't follow me on Instagram, because I do like a weekly training recap every single week. But yeah, so it's a bit of a deload week, so sessions are all over the place this week in terms of like intensity and the days that they're on, so I'm all in a bit of a muddle, but I'll talk you through what my programs are looking like in a minute. Training, how's it currently looking for me? So, like I said, I'm currently on about 10 to 12 sessions a week. So, my week's looking like Monday for me is easy bike and a strength session. Then Tuesday is hard run, so progressive run or a threshold type session. Wednesday is a strength session and then an easy run. Thursday is a threshold session, so yesterday sorted the bike, normally that's threshold runs. And then Friday today is a double day for me, so it's a strength session in the morning, and then I normally do an easy bike in the afternoon, but today I'm choosing an easy run because I'm on 60k weeks, so I need to get my mileage up this week. And then tomorrow is always a double threshold session, so Saturday is always double threshold. So I normally start off with a park run, which is flat out 5k each Saturday morning, but I'm working tomorrow, so instead of it being the 5k, it's going to be 2k warm up, then 5 times 1k at 3:45 pace, and then 2k cool down. So that's going to be 9k in total. And then Saturday evening I'll be doing a Hyrox base sim session, so that's again threshold work, high heart rate. And then Sunday, always an easy day, it's just a Sunday long run, so it's an easy long run. I'm on about 75 minutes at the moment, so about 15k I normally log on a Sunday, and that is what my current training week looks like. This week's been a deload week, so my run on Tuesday, instead of a threshold, it was just some speed work, so 60 seconds at 3:10 pace 10 times, sorry. And then Wednesday was 2 days ago now, God, all over the gaff. Wednesday was an easy 10k and a strength session. Thursday yesterday was just threshold bike, which was quite easy. It was only 2 inserts of 8 minutes at 300 plus watts, so it wasn't too taxing at all. And then today is strength session now in the morning, and then we're doing an easy 10k. I'll be doing about 15k tonight, so an easy 15k this evening after I finish work. And then tomorrow will be that session that I told you about, the 5 by 1k, and then it'll be a sim session. And then on Sunday I'll be logging another 15k. So I hope that's made sense. Yeah, we're on about 60k weeks at the moment. Just took the intensity out of the body this week to try and just, bit of a refresh really, but I'm feeling good at the moment. Now, I thought on the way to the gym, I hope you guys don't get bored of this, I said it'd be a bit of a long video, we'll recap what's been going on. So we're currently in August. Back in May, at the beginning of May, I raced a doubles in Berlin. So the weekend before I went to Berlin, I logged a 10k PB, 10k race. I did a 41:30, which was decent. I felt I had a bit more in the tank as well. So I definitely could have gone sub 41 if I got my pacing at the start a bit more correct. But yeah, 10k PB, 41:30, which I was really happy with, and it stood me in good stead by the end of the year to get a sub 40 10k in my opinion. Then I flew to Berlin a week later. I'll put a clip on the screen. That was with James, a new doubles partner. It's the first ever doubles partnership race that we'd had. And we pulled out of the bag in Berlin. It was the fittest I've ever felt, genuinely in my life. We went sub 1 hour, we got 59:30, 59:28 or something like that. So 59:30 in Berlin, and I felt $1,000,000. Like, just let me tell you, I felt seriously good in Berlin. Came home, to be fair, took my foot off the gas a little bit for the next couple of weeks. And then 2 weeks later, I raced in Cardiff. I did a pro race in Cardiff, pro solo, my first ever solo, and it went disastrously wrong. Is this getting in the way? Because I hope it is. It went disastrously wrong in Cardiff. It was an absolute nightmare, to be honest with you. I dropped a 1 hour 24. I went out way too quick. I dropped a 3:50 pace for my first K, I dropped a 3:50 pace for my second K, and then that was me, gassed. I was completely gassed by the sled pull. I think sled pull ended up taking me 8 minutes. Burpees then took me 6. I think then it ended off with the wall balls of 8 minutes as well, and it was just a disastrous race. And after that, I'll be you know, I want to be open and transparent on this channel. I really struggled mentally. Not in terms of like depression or anything like that. It just, in terms of just my training, I was at the lowest I've been with my training in a while. I was heavy going into Cardiff. I was heavier than I wanted to be. I wasn't as dialed in as I wanted to be. And then on the back end of that, I kind of spiraled out of control with diets and training and everything, really. I ended up going on holiday to Amsterdam for my birthday with Lottie. I ended up just overindulging, binging there. And anyway, I came back from that trip 107 kilos in body weight, which for reference is the heaviest I've been since, well, definitely since I started Hyrox training. But before that, it's the heaviest I've been since I bulked back in probably 2022. Is my second year of university where I was doing a bulk, and I got up to 110 kilos. That was on a bulk. And yeah, so I came back 107 kilos, just, you know, out of shape, out of fitness. I was just mentally knackered with training, and I just needed to press the reset button, but I didn't. I tried to fight the weight, and I got back on the treadmill, and I ended up putting my back out. So my back went, and then I tried to fight through the back pain, straight into a threshold session, and I blew my Achilles up. So my back was out and my Achilles had gone, and that was me absolutely sidelined. I was doing ice baths, I was getting like 3 or 4 massages, I was having to do rehab exercises on it, and that was me sidelined for, I think the total of that was about 18 days, so 2.5, nearly 3 weeks of just nothing. And then since beginning of July, so for the last probably 5 to 6 weeks, I've been dialed in, I've been smashing my sessions, and I'm eventually now feeling the benefits. I'm getting back to what I call like my peak physical fitness. I feel electric. My PBs for like 5-10k are within a few seconds of what they were before Berlin now. So I'm pretty much back at that level of fitness, and I'm a bit heavier. I'm still like 101 kilos. The body weight is now coming down. And yeah, so I thought I'd update you. Sorry for rambling on, but that is basically what my life has like looked like for the last couple of months. It's been the highs and the lows, and the lowest of lows in terms of training and fitness. And I think that's probably why I haven't been picking up the camera and recording. It's because I've just not been feeling myself at all. But we are so back, baby. We are so back. Oh, right, that was a naughty little session. Decent, like I said, deload, but got a little arm pump. Did some core work at the end, which is always lovely. But I am starving. So yeah, time to get some food in me. I'll be doing like a what I eat in a day over on my Instagram. Again, I'll plug it here. Over on my Instagram, and also in next week's video, I'll be showing you all what I eat in a day, because we're on 3,300 calories now. So yeah, we're eating a lot of food and also losing weight. So yeah, I feel like I need to update you guys on what we're eating. But yeah, I'm gonna go make that now, sit down, do some check-ins with the Hybrid Club team, and then yeah, back to work. Yo team, checking in on our zone 2 run. Just clocking along 15 Ks on this Friday evening. Heart rate currently 111. We're cooking. Right, so 13k in, feeling really good actually. Heart rate's 115, and yeah, cruising along. This one surprised me a lot actually, how good I feel. You know, deload week has clearly done me well. It's done my heart rate well. Got a great sleep last night as well, and a good recovery score. So yeah, feeling $1 million, I'll be honest. Heading into threshold tomorrow morning at about 7 AM. So, but yeah, happy Friday team, and I'll catch you when I'm back at home. Job's a good one. That is job done. So 15k, 5:55 average pace. First 10 was with my friend Sam, who's just getting into running. So yeah, paced him round. Pretty tough loop to be fair, over 100 meters of elevation, and that was average at about a 6-minute pace with a couple breaks for him to catch his breath. But yeah, for me, that was 15k, hour and a half out on the feet, on the tarmac, bit of endurance in there, averaging 131 on my old heart rate. So yeah, absolutely chuffed with that tonight. Yeah, that is a good week's work. Friday at the bar, all done. And now anyway, heading back, gonna get some food, yeah, get some grub with me, fajitas, refuel, and then we go again for a busy weekend of training.
Good morning, team. It is just gone, well, it's just like 10 to 7. We are up, it's Saturday, and I've got work today. So I'm working the weekend. I don't normally work the weekend, but I'm on 8 till 1 today. So normally I would do park run, and then I would do my Hyrox session later tonight. Whereas today I've got treadmill intervals, so 2k warm up, 5 times 1k at 3:45 pace, and then a 2k cool down. And then at some point today I've also got my Hyrox session. So 2 sessions to do today. I was going to do one before I went to work, so I was going to get up this morning at 5:30 and get to the gym for like 6:30 and train, and then shower there before work. But I was just so shattered last night. I'll be honest, there's no hiding away from it. Even easy runs sometimes take it out of you. And yeah, an easy run had beat me yesterday. I had fajitas, I had dinner, and my legs just went to jelly. And I just thought, right, I don't think, you know, at that point it's like 10:30, and I'm thinking, I just don't think 6.5 hours sleep is going to be enough. So I prioritised a bit of sleep, bagged a good 7.5, 8 hours last night, and I woke up feeling really, really good. So excited for another day of training. I'm gonna make some brekkie now, have a coffee, and then we're gonna get into work.
Right, we're at the house, a bit late, running a bit late. I want to go to Mackey's and try and get a coffee before I start work, because we're training up the new guy. I'm training up a new guy today, so it's going to be quite busy. But yeah, also I'm aware I've worn this hoodie 3 days in a row. It's the brand new Gymshark range, and yeah, I just love the colour of it. So yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry either, to be honest. No.
No problem, what happened?
Could I just have a large Americano, please, mate? Black, if that's all right. That's it, thank you. Thank you, mate. Awesome, cheers, mate, thank you. Session all done. Yeah, day at work, obviously a little 5-hour shift there on a Saturday, and then straight into fairly easy intervals, to be fair. Probably, yeah, I kept it quite light, and yeah, it's the quickest interval session. I've not done an interval session like that probably genuinely since like January. I've just not been training like that. It's more like I have like 8 minutes at my threshold, then 6 minutes at threshold. So that's the first time I've done like an interval session in terms of 1 kilometer splits for quite a while. And yeah, 350 felt, if I'm gonna be honest, it felt really easy. I think my RPE there is probably like a 7 out of 10. So yeah, didn't feel too bad at all. Really happy with that. 5 times 1k, 350 pace, job done. Anyway, let's get home, let's get some scran. It's just gone 2:20, and I'm starving. Right then, team, as you can tell, it's a new working week. It's Monday. Yeah, finished up my session Saturday, then ended up having to go out for a couple beers for a friend's birthday. And then yesterday, yesterday was just a real bad day for me. I got food poisoning from something, so I've literally been sicking up, and yeah, just out of both ends, everything I've eaten. So I've currently lost 2.5 kilos in probably just over 30 hours. So we're 2.5 kilos down, which is horrific. But yeah, and now it's Monday morning and I'm back on my way into work. So yeah, real tough end to the week. Ended up hitting 45k total for the week. So didn't get 60 in and missed a couple sessions as well, which is really frustrating. So yeah, we're not going to play catch up necessarily, but I definitely want to get a couple Hyrox sessions in this week from the one that I missed on Saturday night. And obviously we're back to a 60k mileage week if my stomach allows me. So I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. Thanks for watching. I know it sounds very cliche, but if you like the video, then you could just drop a like on it, drop a comment, let me know if you want to see any type of videos, and also yeah, hit that subscribe button in true YouTube fashion if you want to see more. So yeah, I'm going to start this week's vlog as well, and I'm going to talk you all through what I eat in a day once my belly's fine and I can stomach what I'm eating. But yeah, I'm going to talk you through what I eat in a day, and that'll be next week's video. So cheers for watching, team. Peace out.